Hey everyone, how are y'all? Chi, how are you tonight? Musical, that is true. They were saying that if she didn't have her medication within like 24 hours, it could be fatal. Okay, you are gonna have to give me 1 second. Um, I'm still trying to find something here. Shit. Today's just been a very busy, hectic day. This shit's not working. I'm sorry, no. Give me just a second. Okay. Scott, which picture are you talking about? Hey, Tiff. You know, I'm so unorganized tonight, y'all. Okay, Betty Joe. The one I posted? Wait, Scott, where did I post it at? Because she did have an Apple Watch, but they said that it was on the charger at home. Shit. On YouTube for the video? Wait. Oh, my thumbnail? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, they said it was on the charger, and that her pacemaker, uh, the last synced. I think they said to the watch at 2 a.m. Sorry, I'm trying to get everything done here. Like I said, it's been chaotic all day around here. And then trying to keep up with all the new shit that's come out today. That's right. I'm gonna have to go back and look at my thumbnail now because I don't even know what it looks like. I'm I use her house as my background. Oh, you oh I never mind. When did it pull up? I know what you're talking about. Okay, I see what you're talking about. Okay, so there was Pink Butterfly. How are you? There was a ton of information that came out today. And the presser, they had one earlier. I don't know how I feel about the sheriff. He seemed kind of overwhelmed. I guess I need to go ahead and pull that up while I got Facebook pulled up. I'm gonna go ahead and watch it. Oh, sorry, Betty Joe.
It's all right.
I'm not even looking at that screen. I'm just, I,
It's
I,
okay.
I left my computer. Hey, Court. And Courtney, you haven't missed anything because I was like 8 minutes late. Christy, how are you? So Courtney, I was 8 minutes late, and I hadn't even got started on anything. Um, Elsie, how are you?
And I'm 11 minutes late because I can't stop coughing.
I had all of my notes laid out on my desk that I took because I mean, you were in Discord earlier today. It was a very busy day with like the information coming out,
Hmm.
and so I just left all of my notes sitting on my desk, went and cooked, came back, and I was lost.
Yeah.
So uh, I'm getting the presser pulled up now that they had today.
But they did say that her pacemaker
Uh huh.
stopped connecting to her Apple Watch.
Okay, at 2 o'clock that morning,
Yeah.
which does not mean that the pacemaker has stopped
No.
working. It just means that what it means to me is that she was out of range
Right.
of the watch,
Right.
and
Yeah.
so that's why.
Yeah. It doesn't mean her pacemaker quit working. It just stopped tracking because
Yeah,
she wasn't close to her Apple Watch.
right. And then all of the ransom notes that came out.
You know, I don't know. They seem fishy to me.
It's so there was a ransom note went out Monday to a news station.
But but
And,
do you see like it's kind of weird because when they put out the $2,500 reward,
mhm.
then all of a sudden ransom notes started coming out.
Yeah, I would have thought that the reward would be a little bit higher than that.
Yeah.
Um, musical, yeah. I mean, there are people out there that it's just that much of a piece of shit of a person to do ransom notes in cases like this, just to be doing it and not have anything to do at all with the case or know what's actually going on. But they are saying that they explained what she had on that night when she went missing, and that there was two items in the house that was damaged. Now, the only way they could actually know items in the house that was damaged when she was being taken is they would have had to have been there or knew the people who done it, and the people who done it had talked about that. But obviously police are not going to put that out what the items are. And I saw another creator who said that he's going to be reading the ransom note. I, I haven't even seen the ransom note. Uh, didn't even know that there was a ransom note until TMZ put it out today
Yeah.
after the presser. But what they had done, so they had sent out a ransom note to a news station Monday, but that news station did not report on it. They just automatically sent it over to the sheriff's department, who then it went into the to the detectives and to the FBI. The FBI decided to let Savannah, her daughter, read the note.
Yeah.
Um, then I guess because they didn't report on it, they sent it out to another news station. That news station did not report on it. Hey, just on. Um, so I guess whenever the second one didn't report on it, they just went straight to TMZ, and TMZ reported on it before they ever contacted police about it.
Mm-hmm.
Which you would think TMZ of all people would know not to report on something like this until you turn it over to police.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, they went ahead and put it out. There was blood found. They said inside the house and outside of the house. Brian Enton was actually at the house today. He did video showing the blood right outside the door, and it just kind of looks like a drip trail.
Yeah.
Uh, I'm trying to think of what else, y'all. There was
They
so much that came out today.
they found DNA inside the house.
Yes, they are, and I'm fixing to play the presser that they did today. I will say, like I said a minute ago, I don't know too much. Like the sheriff, there's just something about him. I don't know if he's just overwhelmed with this. I don't know if he put too much out yesterday in the presser, and they're like, you got to chill a little bit, not give out too much information. And it seems like whenever, in my opinion, whenever the questions were being asked, he was getting overwhelmed with it. Uh, didn't give out a whole lot of information. I believe that there was a question asked today about a ransom note, or if this was a ransom or a targeted attack or whatever. They have said that there's nothing to point to a suspect and all that. The audio from today, you can hear the questions a little bit, but a lot of them are still very hard to hear. Australia's most famous disappearance case in the 60s, there was a hoax, a fake ransom note. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if it comes out to be fake. Uh, they are taking it serious, though. And if they're taking it serious, then maybe the items that they're talking about that was tore up in the house or whatever uh, could be legit. But like I said, how would they know that unless they were there or know someone who was there? No, I gotta catch back up in chat now. Okay. All right, let me get this pulled up. I think this is the one from today. Hold on just a second now. Make sure it's all the way up. And it's not really that long either. So wait, Scott, do you have a pacemaker also? Is that what I'm seeing? I have to miss some conversation going on in chat. Oh wait, he has an implantable cardioverter defibrillator. Y'all just gonna have to bear with me tonight. Yeah, Courtney, I think with the sheriff, like I said, I think it possibly is just that he's having a presser to try to keep the media and the public informed, but they're not allowing him to put a lot of information out. And I would imagine being up there in front of the press with all the questions that he's getting about it and can't give information. But also at the same time, like I said, there's still something about the guy. I don't know what it is about it. Hold on, y'all. I had this set. Now I got to go back and find damn thing starts. Because, oh shit. Maybe if I hit play, that might would work.
Good morning.
Okay. Can y'all hear that?
No.
Well, we gotta wait for they start talking first with each other.
Good morning. I don't
Okay, can y'all hear that?
I don't hear anything.
I got it paused now.
hear, of course, Sheriff Chris
You can barely hear him.
to hear the video. Okay.
have the what you call it all the way up. Elsie, you can't hear it at all. Shit. Let me try something else. Also share tab audio. That's what we are doing.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Okay, I'm gonna go
Oh,
ahead
yeah.
and Betty Joe, can you hear me? Yeah, she did. She can't hear me now. Hold on a second.
Hello.
Yeah, I don't know what is up with the audio on StreamYard lately, but this is bullshit. Okay, well, I'm waiting on her to come back up. I'm gonna go ahead and start playing it.
Have some reports for you as well. This is really, for me, uh, pretty new, all the media attention. So I apologize to you for sometimes I'm speaking in generalities and I'm not used to everybody hanging on to my words and then trying to hold me accountable for what I say, but I understand. So we're going to try our best to be succinct with you in the future. And also more important for you to understand is um, we have a lot of work in front of us. We have a job to do and we have someone's life who is in jeopardy. And so job number one is we got to find her and we got to work hard to do that. I understand there's great attention on this, and rightfully so. And I appreciate it, and I thank you for it because it has generated a lot of leads for us. And so we're tracking those leads, and we're doing things with evidence that you would expect us to be doing. So having said that, we're going to set this up. I know that a number of you yesterday, you guys drove me crazy. Yesterday, I was going from AM to all the way till 9, 10, 11 midnight, answering concerns and questions, and it's just too tough. And it's not fair to the case. So what I'm going to tell you is today we're going to do this similar to what we're doing right now. Here we'll take questions. It's not really my briefing; it's your briefing. You'll be able to ask us some questions. We'll probably shut you off after a while because I just can't be here all day. We have work to do. But we'll take some questions, and then in a couple of days, unless something breaks, we'll do this every couple of days. So, and we'll set up with you through our PIO teams to give you anything that comes up that might change, but clearly they'll notify you on these what I call media briefings. So with that, I'm going to ask John to come up. If you've got a statement to say, John, and then we'll take some questions and we'll get back to work.
Hello, I'm John Edwards. My spelling is Jonedwards. I'm the Assistant Special Agent in charge of the FBI's office here in Tucson. First, we want the community to know that the FBI is doing everything in our power to bring Nancy Guthrie home to her family. The FBI is working alongside the Pima County Sheriff's Department on this incident. In terms of what the FBI is doing, we are providing the following support. Primarily, it's analytical and technical support in the following ways. We're downloading and analyzing cell phones, obtaining cell tower information, conducting interviews, and providing any and all investigative support that the Sheriff's Department needs. We're looking at this from every angle, but we need your help. If you live in the area or saw something on Saturday night, the 31st of January, or Sunday morning, the 1st of February, please report it to the Pima County Sheriff's Department or the FBI at 1-800-CALL-FBI. Every lead and tip is important. We are aggressively pursuing and looking into every single one. Again, please help us bring Nancy Guthrie home. Thank you.
We'll take some questions.
Sheriff, is there any indication so far as to whether this was a random abduction or targeted?
It's like I said earlier, we're looking at all the leads and we don't know. We're going to assume both sides of that. We'll look at both sides of that.
Do you have any idea what Nancy Guthrie was wearing or the type of car that she might have left from or any identifiable information that the public could use to help with those tips?
We do not.
Sheriff.
Sheriff, do you believe that one or more than one person was involved in the kidnapping?
I just no clue. It could have been one, it could have been more.
Sheriff,
How many
Let me get-
Sheriff,
let me get-
is there
violence
is there any indication that Nancy Guthrie is still alive? We know the medication played a critical role here. It's been 48 hours. She needs it every single day. Are you looking for someone still?
That you don't believe there's a wider threat to the public? If you're not sure if it's targeted, why do you believe there's no wider threat to the public?
Well, we have crime in Tucson all the time, right? Like any city. And so when you say a threat to the public, is there somebody out there who's kidnapping elderly people in the middle of the night every night? We've not heard that. We don't believe that's the case. We do believe that Nancy was taken from her home against her will, and that's where we're at.
Sheriff, when you reference violence at the site, can you elaborate on that? And also, was there a sign of forced entry, any valuables taken, any bank or ATM cards used after her disappearance?
We're not getting into that. What I tell you is, like any crime scene, we process this crime scene. We gathered all the evidence we could to include looking for what? Fingerprints, DNA, camera images, everything you can imagine. And we gathered that out. Those things have been submitted forward to labs, to technological companies to help us. And we're like you. We're waiting for those returns to come back.
Did you find DNA that did not belong in that house?
The window of time from when she was last seen to when she was reported missing, and I know you guys are asking for help from the public, is there any way to narrow down what time you might be helpful? I know there was a report about a pacemaker dinging like around 2 o'clock in the morning. Is there any way to indicate to people, hey, look around 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. to help them identify what they might have?
I really don't want to get into narrowing down the time, because narrowing it down means we could miss some tips and leads. We're working with the data we've submitted for investigative analysis. We're working to see if that time can be tightened up. But for now, we're going with what we told you earlier. She was dropped off at 9:30 and she was found to be missing at about 11 o'clock Sunday morning.
Was DNA of anyone else found in the house?
We've submitted all kinds of samples for DNA, and we've gotten some back, but nothing to indicate any suspects.
Anybody strange in the neighborhood? I know you're looking at video, different surveillance camera, anything that we should be looking at, different cars.
I have nothing in that regard.
Have any demands been made by kidnappers?
We have all kinds of investigative leads we're working on.
Sheriff, we noticed that the camera on the front of the house is missing. Do you believe the perpetrator purposely took the camera?
Don't know that. We're looking into that as well.
That seemed been fully processed now. We saw deputies leave around 6 o'clock last night. We didn't see tape go up. The Amazon driver was able to walk right up to the door. Is that pretty standard for how you handle this?
The scene is done. We're done with the residents. If we need to go back to get, maybe we want to do something with some other piece of evidence there, we contact the family and let them know. But we've turned that over to the family. I don't have the time, but it was sometime yesterday, I believe.
Have there any tire tracks or any footprints around the house?
No.
Was there
Sure.
any? Could you please take us through the timeline that you've established of the events so far and
9:45, 9:30, 9:45, we were told she was left at her home by the family. At 11 o'clock in the morning, the family got notice from somebody at church that she was not at church. They went to the home, found her to be missing. That's the timeline. From Saturday night, 9:45, we'll say, to Sunday morning, 11 o'clock.
Have you been
Let me get somebody back here, please.
Have you interviewed the people that reported her missing, the people from the
That's the family. Oh, from the church as well. We're doing all kinds of interviews. Yes, I'm sure we have.
Have you been able to access
that's all been submitted, and we're doing our best with those companies who own those cameras or built those cameras.
Are there any plans to release those videos from the cameras from the surveillance? Are there any plans to release the video from the cameras surveillance footage?
We don't even have them yet, so no, not at this time. This is an active investigation.
There's a report of a suspicious man a few doors down last week. Is that anything that you guys are aware of?
I'm not aware of it. My detectives may be. There's a lot of detective work being done, and I just can't get into those weeds or even discuss with you what they may not have learned.
For
Yes, ma'am.
Report from the board yesterday, are there specific resources that maybe the board has not granted that would have made a difference responding to this case?
Well, that's getting into my own local politics. I apologize. Yes, the board a few weeks ago denied a request for more cameras, more drones, more AI capabilities with our own body worn cameras. All those things, you'd have to talk to the board. I'm not probably not the right time to go into this.
Sheriff,
Let me get somebody else here.
Sheriff,
Yes.
do you believe she's still in this area?
Do we
Do you
believe?
believe she's still in this area, or is there somewhere else?
We don't know where she is. So you'd be like any investigation. You start from the point of where we last saw her and we work out. And we are working as far out as we can go.
Sheriff, can you walk through, were there evidence of forced entry at the house, like any broken windows or whatever? Does it seem like people just went in and out?
There are concerns at the house that concerned us from the early on part of this investigation, and that's all I will tell you. Yes, ma'am.
Sure. Is there any history with Nancy needing police at her place for concerns that she was worried about somebody following her or?
Our investigative team has looked into all of those things, and that has not been brought to my attention. So she may have had something like that, but I'm not aware of it.
What is the extent of collaboration with the federal government? Obviously, FBI is here, CBP. Are there other agencies also involved?
CBP's role in this was in our search and rescue mission, where we constantly use them. They have great dogs too. Our dogs aren't tracking dogs for this. Theirs are, and so they came out and did that. Anybody else though that we've asked for help from, whether it's the FBI, I know if we needed help from CBP or DEA or ATF, they would gladly give it. I've heard from leadership from all sorts of agencies, not just at the federal level, but across the state. Every one of them saying, Sheriff, you need anything, we're here.
Sure. So you obviously said investigators, when they got on scene, they found suspicious circumstances. When the family called originally to report her missing, did they say anything about the state of the home?
I don't know that. I don't know.
Where
Hang on, let me make sure I'm getting some different people here. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so there was blood that was found inside the house and you're testing it for DNA. How much blood and where was it?
I'm not saying there's blood inside that house or outside that house. What I'm saying is our team processed a scene like you would think of any crime scene. We go in and we process it. We look for things like that, blood, DNA, any kind of physical evidence, fingerprints, anything. And all of that is gathered and submitted to a lab. That lab will report back to us what they find. So far, what we found from that lab is nothing that would tell us this is who did this.
We'll take a couple more questions and then the sheriff's got to go.
Sheriff, can you walk through the evidence that was found at the scene in as much detail as possible?
No, I cannot.
What is the bottleneck to the surveillance footage? I know you said some of it is in the cloud, but you've also been reached out to tech companies that are saying they're cooperating. Why do you not have the surveillance footage on media?
That's what I tell them. How come I don't have this? Where's my evidence? It is a process, and I'm sorry, but we're grateful that there's large corporations and companies who have bent over backwards to help us, to say, hey, Sheriff, tell us what you need. And so, yeah, I can't slam them. And we've asked them. They know the urgency here, but I'm like you. What do you mean I don't know that now? Yeah, it's tough.
Follow up on an answer that you gave earlier. You were asked if there was
Last question.
You were asked if there was any ransom, and you didn't say no. You said we're following all leads. Does that mean a ransom has come in?
We're following all leads we have. That's all I can tell you. We've got hundreds of leads, and it's from you that produce those leads by telling people we need help, and I'm grateful for that. But I'm not going to get into all that. We have a team designated to deal with all of our leads. They're looking into all of that. We are sharing all of our leads with the FBI. They are helping us in evaluating those leads, how good they are, where that priority should be. And so we just, look, I know you guys are doing your job and you're doing a great job. But we have a job to do too. And I really need to back away from this for a while, and we'll see you, unless something breaks, we'll see you Thursday morning. PIO will give you a time frame. I'm guessing somewhere around 11:30.
Thank you.
I need your emails if you are not on the email.
Okay, not a lot of new information that was put out.
No.
Okay, I gotta cut you down a little bit. Okay. All right, so Betty Jo, can you hear me now? Can she still not hear me? What the hell? Can everybody in the chat hear me? Okay, chat can hear me, but Betty Jo cannot. Commander, how are you? Okay, she had to drop and she'll come back in. I don't know what is up. A StreamYard's not going. Oh, hold on, y'all. Greta's ancestor and just well, no, that was an hour ago. She posted that she got a tip that the Drop Dead Serious podcast has learned something important about Savannah Guthrie's mother's disappearance, and she is posting about it at 11:30. Huh. Oh, hold on, Betty Jo. Oh, wait, wrong button. Okay, I'm just reading the comments real quick. Okay.
StreamYard got to do better.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. I'm going to throw my phone out the window if it keeps doing this.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with StreamYard, but yeah, that it needs to get fixed because this is ridiculous.
Good thing I wasn't cussing or anything.
Well, that's when it seems to start working for me if I start cussing. Okay, so now I got to make myself a note to go watch Ashley's thing at 11:30. Well, yeah, because I'll be getting off the live at 11. Well, I wonder if this is 11:30 Central. Just make the note. Oh, shit. Hold on, y'all. Okay. I'm running out of places for sticky notes, y'all. Shit.
Start sticking them to your chair.
Well, they're all over my monitors. Now I'm putting them on my computer. It's just hard for me to read them because the mic is in the way right there. Okay. I need a bigger desk. That's what I need. Jamie, what's not on there? Oh, 25 minutes ago, it was posted that the FBI agents were at the home of Annie Guthrie,
Who?
which is Annie is Savannah's sister.
Oh,
That's the daughter that had dropped Nancy off Saturday night at her house.
oh.
And they live just a few minutes away from Nancy's house.
So the
But
FBI at her house?
that's what it says. FBI was at her house.
Oh, since she was the last one to see her.
I mean, yeah, it just could be, just questioning or anything like that. But I don't know. I posted some stuff about Annie's. I thought it was her husband, but it is her. They're saying partner.
Uh-huh.
Um, I posted some interesting stuff about him in Discord earlier. I haven't had a chance to fact check it, so I'm not going to go over it tonight about him. And I'm not saying that either one of them had anything to do with this,
Right.
but I have seen other people say something about they believe that it's them too.
Well, I'm just going to say this. Certain amounts of Bitcoin
Hmm.
you can trace.
I have no idea nothing about no Bitcoin.
It can be traced, but it's a certain amount, up to a certain amount.
Hmm.
I think if it's higher, it cannot be traced.
Well, apparently, the amount that they are asking for in the ransom note is in the millions.
Yeah, I've seen
Um,
that.
I haven't seen like a specific number, just that it's in the millions, uh, and that they are saying that they want it by Thursday, but if they don't have it by Monday, uh, that is when they are going to take her life. They were threatening her life. Basically, it was either we get it by Monday or else, is how they were saying it on uh, TMZ without actually saying what the words were that was put in the note. But there was another place that actually revealed a little bit more about what the note had actually said.
Yeah.
JLo was talking. Tip, that's who I just seen that posted about the FBI being at their house on X. And like I said, I posted some stuff in there that I had seen earlier about him. I haven't had time to fact check it, but just apparently he's got dealings with some shady people.
Yeah, it is much easier to trace the Bitcoin than it used to be.
Yeah, see, I don't mess with it, so I don't know anything about it.
Yeah, I don't mess with it either, but I've watched different documentaries on
Hmm.
how they trace it, and
But I mean, as far as the FBI being at their house, that's I wouldn't think would be something that's unusual. It is her daughter. Uh,
right.
they are the two that dropped her off at the house that night. Um, I'm wondering if how the drop off happened. Did they just pull up at the house and let her just go into the house by herself, or did they one or both of them walk her in?
I would
Um,
hope the daughter walked her in.
I mean, I would hope so too, but you know how some people will just pull up, drop someone off, and let them go on in the house and, you know, drive away. But they haven't come out with any of that information either, how the drop off was done or anything. Last night I had said that I hadn't heard about like if her wallet had been left at home as well, because we do know that her purse, phone, watch, and all that was there. But it has been said today that her wallet was also at home. Commander, I saw that. I there was on X today. The White House was talking about it, and then there was a clip of Trump actually talking about it and saying that he had planned to call her.
Well, they
Scott,
got
that is true too. There's people who are sick like that will a big case like this just to make money off of it.
That and attention.
Yes,
For some reason, people always want to be center of attention.
that is true. See, also the way the family enters a house is not the same. Exactly. And now, Jamie, there was a big thing on Twitter today when Brian Eaton did a video and was showing the blood out by the front door and everything. A lot of people apparently are not keeping up with the case as close as other people are, um, and did not know that the house had already, or the crime scene had already been turned, like done, finished, taken care of, and the house turned back over to the family. And a lot of people were like, "Why are you stomping through a crime scene? Why is it not taped off and all this and that?" Uh, but someone on there had said something about, well, like whenever the family went there Sunday after they got the call from the people at the church, why did they not see the blood by the door? Very easily could have been just because they go through a different door. And somebody had even said that whenever I go to my mom's house, I don't go to the front door, I go in the back door by the garage. They never see the front door. So that could have been what this was, a situation like this, and they didn't see the the stuff out there by the front door.
Oh, they also showed a picture of a ring door camera
Oh yeah, where
on the front
it had
door.
been taken off. Yeah,
Yeah, where has it been removed?
yeah, but they don't know if it was removed before she went missing or if it was removed that night. And there's hold on, I have an article. I gotta find where I put it at though. That talks about. Hold on just a second, because I have so many tabs open right now. They were talking about that it seemed like the cameras, because as of right now they're saying that there's nothing on the cameras.
Yeah.
Uh, of course, we do know that they could be just putting that out to the public, and know more than what they're saying. But there was something about that it looked like, I don't know if this is the one or not, that the camera had been set to, okay, yeah, here it is. Let me pull. Well, shit, I don't want to pull it up and then it messes the audio up again.
Go ahead. If it does, I'll come back up.
Okay. Let me pull this one up now. Let's see. So it could have been a nighttime one day. No, Commander, so they had Saturday night they had dropped her off between 9:30 or 9:45, somewhere around in there. She was supposed to go to church Sunday morning, didn't show up at church, so somebody from the church called the family, was worried about her. Uh, she does have mobility issues, so it could have been just a thing where they thought maybe she had failed or something, and that's why she didn't make it to church. The daughter lives just right down the road from her, so they go there, and they get there about 11 o'clock in the morning, and spend about an hour, they said, looking for her, and then determine like we need to call law enforcement. So I think yesterday, I believe it was, the sheriff said they got the call about noon.
See, that seems fishy too, because she has mobility issues.
Right.
And she can't walk very far.
True.
So why did you search for her for an hour before calling 911? Because she
Yeah.
can't get too far if she's got mobility issues.
And from what I've seen, she uses a walker around her house. I don't know if like outside of the house, because we have seen pictures of her with Savannah where she has a cane with her,
Right.
that she uses. Um, I don't. It just seems like they. But also, it is a large house.
Yeah. I mean, it ain't no small house. It is
Right.
big.
And if they're searching the house and maybe the property, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, true.
See, some people say, well, if she wasn't driving that night, then she would have had to have been picked up for church. They don't think about how many elderlies may not drive at night but do during the day. That is true. I mean, maybe she just can't, she's one of those people who can't see good at night. So she decides not to drive. Maybe they are the ones that asked her to go somewhere with them, and that's the reason why they picked her up. I mean, there could be, y'all know how people are on social media. They criticize every little thing without thinking before they speak. Okay, so this came out earlier today. It says the sheriff says ransom note being investigated in the disappearance of Nancy Guthrie, Savannah Guthrie's mother. So a ransom note was sent to a local Arizona news station following the disappearance of today's show co-host Savannah Guthrie's mother, Nancy Guthrie, the Pima County Sheriff told CBS News. The note, which the station received Monday and agreed not to report on, contains specific details about the home and what Nancy Guthrie was wearing that night, Pima County Sheriff Chris Nano said. Although he would not confirm the accuracy of the information or the legitimacy of the note, investigators have analyzed the note and are taking it seriously. He said FBI reviewed the note and made the decision to share it with Savannah. Authorities had hoped to keep the information from becoming public, but the note was obtained by TMZ, which reported it before contacting the sheriff's office, which is crazy to me. Hey, Mustang, how are you? I don't know why TMZ, I guess they're like some people on YouTube and TikTok and all that. As soon as they find something, they got to be the first one to put it out to get that first person credit or whatever. But they should have known better. You know, they should have went as soon as they got it and seen what type of note it was. They should have went straight to law enforcement with it.
Yep.
Because like this is this isn't YouTubers and TikTokers. This is someone with a very large following that this type of note was sent to, and you were talking about a woman's life.
Yep. That's what I have a problem with.
I
This
mean,
woman is in danger.
exactly, and not just. I mean, she's in danger multiple ways. Her health. They're saying that if
Yep.
she doesn't get this medication within so many hours, it could be fatal.
Yep.
And we know that her medication was left at home. Uh, she's in danger because she's with people that nobody knows who these people are.
Yep.
Mustang, I agree. Like they should have known better. They should have, as soon as they saw that, went straight to the sheriff's department with it. And they were claiming, oh, after we finally got in touch with the person that we needed to get in touch to, then we sent it to them, and that they're going to send it over to the detective bureau, and like to the people that it needs to get to, and blah blah blah.
That's too much.
They
You should have done that right from the get go.
right, not wait and then talk about it and then put it out, because basically what it seems like, and just on that is true, they only came out TMZ, but and what it seems like, and I've seen other people say this too, the news station got it, they didn't report on it.
Nope.
They sent it to the next news station, that news station didn't report it. So the one news media, whatever you want to call them, that reports on everything and anything, that's who they sent it to. And look exactly what happened. They reported on it before they even told the cops that they had it. That is careless. That is reckless. That is crazy. And they just should have known better.
And I hope the family files a lawsuit against them.
Exactly. Because if it turns out that the note is not even legit, then whoever is doing this, it's all for attention.
Yeah.
It's all it's for.
And it's
right.
not.
And that's exactly what TMZ gave them, was that attention that they were seeking.
Mm-hmm.
See, TMZ definitely could have gotten in touch with the right people right away. There's Jamie. Whenever I was listening to it, and they were talking about how they had to go through these people, or the way they were putting it, that it took them a while to get to the right person. I was like, that's bullshit. All you have to do is call the Pima County Sheriff's Department, tell them what you're calling for, and they're going to put you through to the detective that's over the case.
No,
Why you gotta go through multiple different people? That made no
exactly.
sense.
And no, it ain't against the law to be an asshole,
No,
but it's
it's really
against the
not.
law to be messing with somebody's life like that.
It's crazy to me
She is
though.
4 years old.
Right. No medicine, has mobility issues. It's with people that nobody know who she's with. Or if the note is legit, are they serious about what they're going to do to her if they don't get the money? Like, how do we know that they haven't already done something bad to her? Where is the proof of life? Like, how are they going to? I don't see them negotiating a deal or giving the ransom, but if they were going to, they would want to see proof of life. How are they like? Are they going to do that? How are they going to know it's legit? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's so many things that factors into it. And just the fact that they put this shit out was just, it's crazy to me that TMZ would do that. Okay, the Pima County Sheriff's Department had earlier said on social media that it was aware of reports circulating about a possible ransom note, adding that anything that comes in goes directly to our detectives who are coordinating with the FBI. That kind of contradicts what TMZ was saying about how hard it was to get to the right person. Let's see. In my opinion, this was someone at least connected to her in some way. Jamie, I have said the same thing. I said it last night. Uh, Either something to do maybe with who her daughter is, which is a shitty situation, or it has been said that she hires people to come in and work from her that's from Mexico, that they come in, they cook, clean, and do her yard work and stuff like that, which would more than likely know her schedule, know the layout of the house, know the layout of the property, possibly know where she keeps certain things. It could be some of those or someone that they know. I just don't know if this is just somebody driving down the street and picking out a house and hitting it. Okay, surveillance video from the home security system has yielded nothing so far, Nanos told CBS News. He said investigators believe the system may have been set to automatically delete footage after a short period of time, and that they are now attempting to recover it through forensic means. That's what I was trying to find when they were talking about the cameras and all that. Like I said, though, there could be something on the surveillance that they're just not putting out to the public. OTC, how are you? Let's see, or a family DV gone wrong? I mean, I think, Commander, at this point, anything is pretty much possible. Just because we don't know anything. Give me just a second, y'all. Okay, I don't think there was anything else in this.
Hurt dog.
People connected to the people who are around her. It wasn't random in any way. Maybe they had planned it ahead. They had her meds for her because they knew that they would. That Jamie, and I said this also last night. If she's only, what did I say, 77 miles from the border. If she's taken, let's say 2 o'clock in the morning, because that's when the pacemaker last synced to the watch. From 2 o'clock to 11 a.m. whenever the family got there, that's 9 hours. that's a they could have got a long ways in that hours. Like they could have been across the border. Um, don't know exactly what the medication is that she takes. It could be something that's fairly easy to get over there in Mexico. Uh, we also had talked about last night, like if it's somebody close to her, uh, and they knew that she needed the medicine because if she didn't have it, it could be fatal. Like, why did they leave the medicine? Well, I'm wondering if they even took any of it with them. Like, did they get a few of them out of the bottles or anything like that? Like, none of that information has came out. Did they count the medicine and make sure that the count was right, or was there some missing, or anything like that? And I haven't even heard that question asked at either one of the pressers. So she's on blood thinners, BP meds, etc. And see, them blood thinners is something that's got to be taken on a regular basis. This whole case is just, it's freaking sad. It really is. Because, like, what was the point? If they were robbing her, why take her? They haven't mentioned anything about anything missing from the house. Obviously, they're saying she was hurt, but still, why take her? See ahead of time squirreled away with possibility, Jamie. Don, I know it's crazy because like this was just an elderly lady living alone in her house. Like, what was the reason? Why her? Why this house?
All she's doing is trying to live her life.
That was it. If she is still with us, can you imagine how scared she is? Courtney, no, I can't. She's especially if she knows that she needs that medicine. She's with people she doesn't know possibly. She don't have her medicine. She knows she has to have the medicine. Like she has several different things that's going on. I think she's beyond scared. Her anxiety levels are probably through the roof. Blood pressure, if she is on blood pressure meds, it's like so many things, y'all. So I feel like this is planned. They only took her. That's it. So crazy. Didn't even seem to make it out. Like, and see, Jamie, they were saying that it to begin with, it didn't seem like a ransom type thing. It didn't seem like a robbery. Then what is the motive? And what else could it be other than who her daughter is? Maybe the people that work for her, because this is a multi-million-dollar home. Like people do stupid things for money, but like there's got to be more to the story that they're not letting us
There's
know.
something to this.
See, they said she had BP issues and cardiac issues on the disc. Oh, wait, Jamie, you heard because I seen where they had put out part of the audio, the dispatch audio, but I didn't listen to it. I was looking for something else at the time, and I didn't want to get distracted by that.
I'm tired of coughing.
They need to give you some different type of medicine that can help you.
Ain't nothing helping.
Well, Uncle finally got rid of his cough. Thank God.
I mean, I know I smoke. Okay, so it's not gonna go away all go away.
Right.
But this cold with this cough, my throat is so sore that I can't even cough anymore. That it hurts that bad.
I know it's been going around, and it's been really bad from what I've heard.
And when this baby goes back to school, because they have off tomorrow
Mhm.
again, and she comes home with a cold, I'm fighting people. I don't care who they are. I'm fighting them.
Well, hopefully she doesn't get sick.
No, because if she could play outside for 2 days, the first day she was out there for like 2.5 hours.
Hmm.
I mean, she was bundled up like an Eskimo.
Well, at least she had fun.
And then the second day, she stayed out there for about 2 hours.
What, Christy? What did Christy said? I got distracted. How, I thought I was. Never mind. I ain't even gonna say that. How'd you get distracted? I'm probably scared to ask.
Go get me some what?
She definitely had people who did things for you. Yeah. Um, that's the only thing that I have heard that she had hired people to do that was the cook to clean and do the yard work because obviously she can't do that.
Jamie,
Uh,
I can't take that.
what is it? Wait, Betty Joe, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, what was it you were saying?
Jamie said, get me some prednisone.
Yeah, that's a steroid.
Yeah, the doctor didn't give it to me the last time.
Yeah, they gave it to Uncle. It didn't work. They gave him that and those pearl things.
Oh, they did give me that. It didn't work.
Yeah, it didn't work for
I had
him
to
either.
take it for 10 days.
That's
No,
what he
it
had to
didn't work.
take. It didn't work for his. The pearls didn't work.
Even
The
the cough medicine's not working.
they gave him the cough medicine with the codeine in it. Didn't work.
Yep. Nope.
Wanted to say they gave him a shot, 2 antibiotic shots, and it kind of worked a little bit, but not very quickly.
I've taken the cough medicine for high blood pressure. I took the whole bottle. It's gone. I've
Yeah,
taken the cough medicine with the codeine. Doesn't help.
nothing is working for this.
Nope.
And the thing is, like Bubbles, when she had it, but seems like from what I'm hearing, it's hitting older people, and nothing is working for them
No.
at all.
What we gave her was this time we gave her let me see. It is Robitussin with honey.
Hmm.
Yeah, Robitussin with the honey. It seemed to work on her.
Yeah, see, we tried Robitussin with Uncle. That was like the very first thing, and nothing helped him except for the 2 antibiotic shots, and it started kind of like knocking it out at that point.
Mm-hmm.
But we basically it just had to run its course, basically,
Yeah. Well,
and he's
my course
finally
is
over
over.
it.
My course is over.
It's been rough. I know somebody who got sick and was down for a week, felt better for like 24 hours, and then went straight back down for another week and said that it was the worst thing that they had ever had.
Well, I'm over it. It needs to go. See you bye.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. And I was worried that I was going to get sick because I have to do all this medicines, all of his food, his scans, and I never got it.
Well, you're lucky. Well, see, the last time the baby got a cold, I didn't get it.
Hmm.
And then she got one again. I got it. Then she got one again. I didn't get it. And then she got this one, and then I got it.
You got it. Carter's teacher just got diagnosed with RSV. Oh wow. Let me see. Are you running a furnace? Change the filter furnace. Try the air out. Use the humidifier day and night, especially at night. That's what Elsie is saying.
Yeah, I got one. It's not doing anything. We even got the air humidifier too. It cleans the air.
Hmm.
Yeah, that shit don't work either.
I don't know what it is about whatever this strain of flu or Rona or whatever it is going around, but nothing works on it.
Well, it needs to go away. And
It's horrible. Okay, what was I looking for now? Oh, Chrissy, what did you get distracted by? Did you answer me? I wasn't even paying attention. Let's see. Oh, she said not TikTok.
oh,
You have to watch TikTok because it will. Yeah.
I watch TikTok. I'm all TikToked out.
Uh, I actually have not been on there today because I was all up in this case from the time I got up. I got up at 9:45 to do all of Uncle's stuff. Sit down at the computer and was basically everything was this case today. Um, so yeah, real quick, y'all. Chrissy just put in the chat for those who don't know she's starting chemo next week. So if y'all would please keep her in your prayers. Dub, how are you? Wait, there was another comment that I just seen. Where did it go? It's just on. Are both of the babies home now? I saw that you had posted the other day that one got to go home. Are we going to cover Haley Busby? Dub, I was going to look into that case today. I honestly, there was so much information that come out of Nancy's case that I did not have time. With all the ransom note stuff and then the presser and just all these different things that was coming out, I didn't even have a chance to look at hers. I did see that they found her. Um, and as of an hour and a half, 2 hours before I started the live, they still hadn't even charged the guy with her murder.
But they did arrest him.
Yes, he is arrested. He did admit to it. He took them to where her body was at. It was in Ohio. But they haven't arrested him. I mean, I'm sorry, they haven't charged him with it yet.
Probably waiting for the autopsy to come back.
Possibly. But his attorney, there was something on there that his attorney said that he looks for those charges to be within the next few days.
I have another question. Did he know her?
That I don't know. I have no idea. And I remember seeing the guy's name, and I can't even.
I seen a picture of him, but I can't remember his name.
Yeah, I saw the picture. I don't remember his name. I can look it up before I end the live tonight, and see. But I do need to look into that one. Some of her body is still missing. Okay, Dubsy, I didn't know that.
What?
Scarlet as a Sunday. Okay, just on that is good news. I'm glad that they're both home and doing better. Still no unaliving charges. Some of her body is still missing. Wow.
What?
Yeah, see, I didn't know that. Just that he had led Ellie to where she was at, and that they had located her, and that she was in Ohio. I do remember seeing that when I was scrolling through Twitter today.
That's crazy.
Or X today. I actually need to. Hey, Sally. Sally, ma'am, you were like an hour, 9 minutes, and 42 seconds late. Dub, that is sad.
He's 39.
Hold on, y'all. I am writing her name down. Just so I don't. forget, because if there's not a lot of information that comes out on Nancy's case tomorrow, then I'll look into it and see what we can find. Hold on just a second.
Be back chat.
Okay. Uh, I I think so.
Yeah, I didn't want to say that.
Yeah, I don't quote me on that though, because honestly, I'm not 100% on that. Um, I've only seen stuff about her case just in scrolling through social media.
Right.
I haven't seen anything saying that he's not. Sally, no, they haven't found Nancy yet.
No.
She's still missing. Well, let me do this because the case has been it's been very quick today. Like there's been tons of information coming out all day today, and let me just search and see if she's still missing because they could have found her and we don't even know yet.
Right. Which I hope they find her soon.
I hope they find her. I hope she is still alive, and I hope she is not hurt. I mean, obviously something happened because there is blood, and they are saying that it's hers. Um, okay, Christy, have a good night.
Good night, Christy.
But I hope she's found, she's alive, and that she is somewhat in good shape considering what we have heard, about her being hurt and all that. I guess would be the perfect way to say it. Okay, so as of 3 hours ago, 2 hours ago, yeah, there's nothing new. So as of right now, yeah, she's still missing. I don't know what. While I'm thinking about it, oh wait, hold on, what is this? Oh no, that's the thing uh, about the daughter and the boyfriend. I was still sitting on that post. But I do know that there are several people on X that are like just every few minutes posting something about what they're able to find. And she said, "Oh no, that was 5 hours ago. I'm so behind on everything." Okay. Let me see. Let me get back to chat. Sally, you can't hear me?
What?
Sally said can't hear.
Tell her to go out and come back in. It could be her. I'm telling you, man, StreamYard and YouTube need to get their shit together.
It's mostly StreamYard because that's
Yeah.
what I'm doing the live through is StreamYard. So that's where all
Yeah.
my audio and everything's going to. Sally, if the audio is acting up for you, Sally, just go out and then come back in and see if that helps. Hey King, how are you? No, I'm sitting right up at the mic. It's right here in front of me.
I can hear you, and I know everybody else can.
Yeah, I'm right up at it tonight.
King Scarlet. Hello, King.
King, let's see, you are actually an hour and 14 minutes and 50 seconds late. And that's on me, on top of me being 10 minutes late.
And that's all me having coughing fits in between.
and our audio messing up, and
Yeah, I had to
everything
get
else that we've had
Huh?
issues with tonight. All I know is that for the money that I pay for StreamYard, they need to get this shit fixed for real.
Yeah, a lot of people's been complaining about it.
Because either that or give everyone a discount.
Yep. Everybody said
For
all the money we pay for this, and this is what we got to deal with.
yeah, because before all of the updates and all this that they started doing, I didn't have any issues with it.
Yeah.
And then once they started these issues and these new features and all this and that, it's like
When they,
they
yep.
should have did everything that they needed to do before they upped our price.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
I
then
agree with that.
once everything was out, tweaked, fixed, working the way it's supposed to work, then like, okay, we're gonna raise the prices. But no, they had to raise the prices, and then we have to deal with
Yep. They're,
all the
they,
crap from it.
yep.
King, you and Sally Mae both fell asleep. Why are y'all sleeping?
They was tired.
I'm tired too, but I'm here.
I know. I can't sleep, so I gave up.
I've been here for 2 nights in a row. Y'all should be proud of me.
I am.
Y'all really should be.
If you come on tomorrow night, we'll be even more proud.
What is? Let me see. Wait, today's Tuesday, right?
Yeah.
What have I got going on tomorrow? I don't have anything to do tomorrow but work. But I'm only working for a couple of hours. I'm not doing an all day thing tomorrow. Thursday. I don't know if I have to get up early Thursday morning yet or not. I won't know that till tomorrow. But either way, I should be back tomorrow night. I really do. I need to stop slacking. Seriously.
Everybody gets that.
And I
Where
need
they
to get.
don't feel like really doing anything.
I have so much stuff that goes on around here, and then by the time it gets, time for me to schedule lives, I'm just like, I can't do it. Like, I'm not feeling
Yeah.
it. I just, I'm not gonna come on here and be in a bad mood and not feel good and all of that, because then it radiates to everyone in chat, and I don't want to do that. And so it's just like, fuck it, I'm just going to try to lay down and go to sleep, which then I don't sleep.
Right.
So
Blame
yeah,
you. I mean,
but I do need to stop slacking and get back to lives every night, because I have plans coming up and things to do. So yeah, the expert, how are you? Yes, there is a ransom. Well, there's one ransom note that went out to 3 different places, pretty much. 2 news stations that didn't report on it, and because they didn't report on it, then they decided to send it to TMZ, who reported on it before turning it into police. That is the craziest shit I've ever heard. Did any of the Sally? No, they did not. Thank God. The expert. That's what I'm saying. Like, you would think that TMZ would know better
yeah.
to not report on something like this before. Like, why, if you're going to, why do it before you contact police and let them know that you have a ransom note? Like, this is an 84-year-old woman whose life is in danger right now, and
Yeah.
they're
It's not in best health either.
right, and they're more worried about putting it out before they contact police. That's what's crazy.
It's just irritating because I don't know. I never liked watching the 2 idiots on TMZ anyway because they're always, I don't know.
I
But
never
I tell you what,
watched it. I always read just like their stuff offline or whatever, but as
yeah.
far as like anything that they put out to watch, I never watched.
But I tell you what, if I was the family
Oh,
of
I
this
would be
of
pissed.
her, I'd be I'd be more than pissed. Hopefully she's found alive. and I will file the biggest lawsuit I could file against TMZ.
Yeah, because that is just, I don't understand why
Because
they would do something like that.
you're reading out something you didn't give the law enforcement. Not only that, you're putting this, she's already in danger,
Mm-hmm.
and you're just making it worse.
Yeah. I mean, this isn't like other news that they do. Uh,
Could have held off.
it they should have there should have been a moral thought there
Yeah.
to think, okay, wait, this is like they do some true crime stuff, but most is like celebrity news and stuff like that.
Right.
But it should have crossed their mind that this is a person who has been abducted, is in serious trouble.
Yeah.
Don't know if she is still with us or not. So I'm not going to put this out. I need to the first thing I need to do is contact law enforcement in that county.
Right.
Not worry about, oh, I'm going to be the first, because they were the first person that put it out about the ransom.
Oh yeah.
That was, I'm guessing they thought that they were the only person who got it, and they just wanted to, jump out and put it out before anybody else got it. Well, guess what? Somebody got it yesterday.
Yeah. And
They wasn't the first one that got it. Just those two news stations agreed not to put it out because they contacted law enforcement first.
Yeah. Oh man.
Wait, Jamie, who has NBC News? You talking about Savannah? I think this is the biggest story going and hasn't caught on yet. First thing that they did was verify that the big. Yes, Tiff.
That's
They
what I'm
did.
saying. If
They,
she is on today's show.
mhm.
If anything, she could have put it out. But she
Yeah.
did.
Yeah, because the FBI went to her and showed her the letter
Yeah.
before TMZ ever got the letter this morning.
Yeah. So if she really wanted to, yeah, she could have put it out.
Yeah, she could have been
But
like, yeah,
her
I'll go ahead
mother,
and release it. But I mean, TMZ is a joke. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. I don't care who likes it, who doesn't like it, whatever. They're a fucking joke. That's all there is to it.
I mean, she knows her mother's in danger, so she's not going to put anything out that's going to jeopardize her mother's life even more.
Yeah. Sally, TMZ did that. And Tiff was right. They come out and was like, whenever they were talking about, there's a dollar amount that's being asked for in Bitcoin, and that they want it sent to this specific Bitcoin address. And we have verified that the Bitcoin address is real. It's just too much. Let's see,
Maybe
my wife,
real to them.
she was getting updates about Savannah. She had no idea about her mother. The story will pop this. Oh, the expert. It's already popping today. So it happened overnight, Saturday into Sunday morning. It started coming out Sunday, but it really didn't pick up, I think, until yesterday. Today, it's been nonstop, just constant. Something new is coming out. TMZ's own posts and videos state that they contacted authorities and passed a note. Okay, so King, yes, they did do that. But law enforcement has said that so whenever the news station got it Monday, they agreed not to put it out. Then the second one got it. They didn't put it out either. And that TMZ got a hold of it, or it was sent to TMZ this morning, and they put it out before they contacted law enforcement. But then in the video that TMZ put out about it today, they come up with some bullshit excuse of, yeah, we contacted the Pima County Sheriff's Department and finally got in touch with someone that we needed to talk to. And that person, we sent it to them, and then that person's going to send it over to the Detective Bureau. I don't think it should have been that hard to get in touch with someone if you just call the Sheriff's Department and been like, okay, I'm so-and-so with TMZ. We have received a ransom letter through email. Can you please put me through to someone
Yep.
that is over this case?
Exactly.
And they would have automatically put you through to someone. I don't think it's as hard as what they're trying to claim it to be. It's just, there should have been some morals and respect and a little bit of decency in
A little
there.
bit compassion.
Yeah, and there wasn't. And I think the people who are sending it were definitely looking for some attention. That's why they were sending it until it finally got out.
Mm-hmm.
And since TMZ came out with it, I haven't heard that anyone else has gotten a letter.
Nope.
So they basically got the attention that they were looking for. And it's still not confirmed if the letter is even legit or not. FBI is looking into it and they're taking it serious, which they should. They should, anything that comes out like that should be taken serious.
Oh yeah.
But until they come out and say yes, this is legit, or no, it's not, then anybody who gets it shouldn't put it out. Yeah, Tiff, that is true. They made it clear that they didn't know if it was real or not, but that they were taking it serious and looking into it. So, and they may not even come out and say if it's legit or not. I know that right after, or not long after TMZ came out with it, they put a thing out, Pima County did, saying that, and actually I think I have it. I think I did a screenshot of it. Damn it. No, I did not. Hold on just a second. I think it's on there. Ooh, wait, no, tweet that. Yeah, they put this out right here. It says we are aware of reports circulating about possible ransom notes regarding the investigation into Nancy Guthrie. We are taking all tips and leads very seriously. Anything that comes in goes directly to our detectives, who are coordinating with the FBI. We encourage anyone who may have any information or tips to share them via this QR code. So that was put out not long after TMZ came out with their stuff. And it kind of like, after TMZ came out with it, it was like somebody else on Twitter had posted, yeah, our news station got a ransom note. And then the other news station came out and said that they got theirs. And, at that point, it was already out that there was one. So, oh my God, somebody has got the heat running in my house. Okay, hold on, y'all. I'm just looking real quick. Because if I don't find anything else, then I'm going to go ahead and shut the lot down for the night. But let me just check real quick. I'm not seeing anything else. I see a bunch of Idaho 4 shit on here, but... Oh, Tiff, you're talking about TMZ did say also that they did not know if it was legit. But still, they should have, before even bringing it out, they still should have went straight to law enforcement with it. It just seems like they got it, thought they were the only ones who had it, and wanted to be the first ones to put it out. Let's see. Checking the Bitcoin account while finding out who to contact seems smart. I mean, yeah, but just putting it out to the public before contacting police. Okay, Ashley just dropped it. Okay. I need to go to YouTube.
Cat, I'm about to knock you out.
Jamie, is it a live or just videos? Or just a video? Oh, never mind. I see it. Oh, damn. You talking Jamie, the one that she just dropped 5 minutes ago? Son-in-law prom suspect? Savannah's sister's car seized, camera smashed. Oh, damn.
Wow.
Yeah, and I'm not going to play Ashley's stuff on here because this is from her podcast, but I will share her link. Anybody wants to go if anybody wants to go watch it, you are more than welcome to.
Out there fighting with her mom.
Huh?
The baby's out there fighting with her mom.
Aw. Okay. So there's a link to Ashley's channel. It's the first video on there. Like I said, it's 48 minutes long. She dropped it 5 minutes ago. I'm not going to play her stuff on here because this is her actual podcast. It's not from News Nation or anything like that. Let's see, how long have we been here? Hour 32. So I think I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. And I'm going to drop the link to the thing in Discord also.
I'm about to beat this cat.
Leave that baby alone.
No, it's the cat. She's got the baby's little hat thing that she made in school for 100 days being in school.
Yeah.
And she's smacking around the floor.
She's just playing. That's all.
She's retarded.
Oh, and before I get off of here, I'm going to, because people try to get in touch with me, and they're doing it through email, and I'm not on my emails as much. So if anybody needs to get in touch with me through Discord, let me do this real quick. I'm gonna drop my Discord name on here. Huh?
I hope that they're not involved.
I'm definitely fixing to watch this. Oh shit.
How can you do that to? I'm not saying the daughter, or the daughter's boyfriend, or whatever he is.
Right.
How can you do that to your own girlfriend's mother if he is involved?
People do things for
I get it. Times are hard.
crazy reasons.
You know, people. Times it's hard out there. It's. I'll tell you what. I hope she's putting up. If it is true, I hope she's putting up a fight.
As much as she possibly can.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I just dropped my name in Discord. So if anybody get in touch with me there, just send me a friend request. And it's a lot easier to get in touch with me that way than it is anywhere else. See who takes a door cam without erasing data. So King, I don't remember if you were in here whenever I read the article a minute ago, but apparently they're saying that the camera was set to automatically delete shortly after recording. And I think they're in the process of trying to figure out what's on the camera. But they said that so far what they have found uh, doesn't point to anybody. See, they wouldn't leave her alive because she could ID them. Unless they're waiting to get, I mean, the ransom could be legit and they're waiting to get that and then do away with her. I mean, I hope that's not.
I hope not.
But I mean, that could be um, what they're thinking. I don't think the cops took the door cam. See, Jamie, that was a whole big thing. Like, was it taken before uh, this happened? Like, was it taken down for whatever reason, or was it taken down that night? I don't think they've ever figured that part out yet.
I think whoever did this has got the door cam. And there was cameras in her house too.
Yeah, I did hear that there was
So
cameras in the
I
house.
think I think they took all the cameras before the cops could get the cameras.
And I haven't watched Ashley's thing yet, but I did think about this today. They're saying that there's nothing in the house that points to a suspect. Well, if someone close to her that is in her house every day, uh, and I'm not talking about the workers, because
No.
the workers are obviously going to be some of the first people that I would go to if I was a detective working a case like this. But as far as like family or something like that, obviously their DNA, fingerprints, hair, anything
Right.
like that is going to be all over that house if
Oh
they
yeah.
go there. That'd be like me with my mom. If something happens to my mom, they're not going to find any of my DNA anywhere in her house because I've never been to the house that she lives in now.
Right.
So they can come to me and ask me. They ain't gonna find shit of mine in her house. But someone that has family over there all the time and is always has something to do with their kids and this and that, their DNA is going to be all over the house. So if they did have something to do with it, it could make the cops think, well, no, that it's not them. They're not a suspect. But of
Right.
course, their DNA is going to be in the house.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So I thought about that also. Like, could this be someone who is close to her, but they're not thinking that it's that person? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here
All right.
because I do want to watch Ashley's video and see what she's found out. I did post a link in the chat. I also posted the link in Discord for it, so y'all go watch it. And I'll probably be in and out of Discord because I'm sure I'm going to hear something that's going to like make my jaw hit the ground, and I'm gonna have to go run into Discord to talk about it.
All right.
And so, Betty Jo, thank you so much for coming up. I hope you get to feeling better.
Yeah. I just want the cough to go away. I don't care about anything else.
Well,
Just
hopefully
cough.
it'll start going away here soon.
But all right. I'll talk to you later.
Okay, have a good night.
You too. Good night, everybody.
Just Don, you are very welcome. Okay, and like I said, I did drop my Discord name in the chat also. If anybody needs to get in touch with me, just send me a friend request on there. It's a lot easier to get in touch with me there than through emails or other social media platforms because I'm pretty much in there all the time. So I'm going to go ahead and get out of here for the night. As of right now, I will be back tomorrow night because I don't have anything to do Thursday morning. I don't think I have to get up early. So look for me tomorrow night. Same time. Tiff, love you too. Have a good night. Same time tomorrow night, 10 Central. I hope everybody has a wonderful night. I love you all. Thank you all for coming and hanging out, and I will talk to y'all all later.